Somewhere between a $1,500 e-bike and a $640,000 supercar, there's an electric commute that actually makes financial sense. I used a data model to rank every realistic option by true cost, not just the sticker price, but the math over 3 years. Let's see where the value actually sits. The goal was simple. Rank these by total cost of ownership through April 2026. We're looking at the purchase price, the current average of 18 cents per kilowatt hour for charging, maintenance, and the biggest factor most people ignore, depreciation. Here's how the tiers actually stack up. First tier, the e-bike. Financially, it's unbeatable. You're looking at 3-year total of about $2,000. Charging costs are essentially a rounding error at $25 a year. You lose about half the value in depreciation, but in absolute dollars, it's the lowest risk on the list. Tier 2, the electric moped. This is strictly for an urban 30-mile-an-hour limit. The total cost over 3 years jumps to nearly $4,000. The main driver here is a steeper depreciation curve, often 60%, and the fact that you're moving into a category where insurance starts to become a factor. Tier 3, the electric motorcycle. At roughly $6,000 up front, this is the mid-range sweet spot. It handles the highways, and while insurance is higher than the moped, the maintenance stays low because there's fewer moving parts. For a mixed commute, this is arguably the best balance of utility and ROI. Tier 4, the used electric car. This is where insurance premiums hit the hardest, averaging 20 to 50% higher than gas equivalents right now. Even with the initial depreciation already taken by the first owner, you're looking at a $15,000 commitment over 3 years once you factor in those premiums and battery health risks. Finally, the new EV. This is the luxury tier. Between a $20,000 depreciation hit and the highest insurance rates on the list, you're looking at over $30,000 in ownership costs over 3 years. It's a great experience, but the math shows it's a lifestyle choice, not a cost savings one. One update on the tech side. Solid-state batteries are finally hitting the prototype stage this year with claims of 5-minute charging. If that tech scales to the bikes and cars on this list, it would effectively solve the range anxiety problems, but it would also make the current lithium-ion models depreciate even faster. It's a space to watch, but maybe not a space to invest in just yet. And for the weekly weirdness, that $647,000 electric supercar I mentioned, it's a 1,000 horsepower statement piece. At that price, the true cost is basically irrelevant, but it's a fascinating look at the absolute ceiling of the market. Back to reality next time. And that's the data. 5 tiers, 1 winner, depending on your commute. I'll see you on the next one, and remember, stay grounded.